Countless books have been written about how to be a witness for Christ in our world. Reaching the lost and the broken outside the church walls has always been a top priority for the church as a whole, and it's no different today. The question is, how can we be a witness in our own communities? My initial thought is not very profound or book-worthy, but I find that it is no less difficult to live out. I'd like to suggest that we can be witnesses for Christ in our communities by our love. This simple command of God is echoed throughout the pages of Scripture, and not just beginning with Jesus in the New Testament. In Leviticus 19:18, which is a book in the Bible that's often considered to be full of laws and rules for the people of God, I'm struck by what we find written here. God commands his people, "Do not seek revenge or bear a grudge against anyone among your people, but love your neighbor as yourself. I am the Lord." That phrase, "love your neighbor as yourself," is one of the most popular amongst followers of Christ, and it intrigues me that it is a command that originates in the Old Testament law. Jesus, of course, echoes this phrase in the gospel accounts and teaches that his followers are to love their neighbors as themselves. In John 13:35, Jesus extends this idea of loving our neighbors and says that by this, everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another. Jesus doesn't say that our communities will know we follow Jesus by the way we go to church every Sunday, or by the way we don't use bad language, or by the way we have Christian bumper stickers on our cars. None of those things are wrong to do as followers of Jesus, but Jesus notes that it is the one thing that will show us as witnesses to our community is our love. How do we respond to those we disagree with? With love. How do we treat those who are offended by Christ? With love. How do we display God's care for our communities and our neighbors? With love. It's my prayer today that we can be witnesses for Christ in our communities today by our love.